Deputies, we're back with LA Noire. I had a lot of fun streaming this on Monday, so I figure we'd, pick back up where we left off, starting a new case. So if you're just joining us now, it's perfect timing because we're literally about to start a brand new case in the Vice division. Good to see everybody today. Silver Shadow, Rose, Seven, Zopex, Lat, as I'm going to call you, Nate, good to see you, Peter, Keith, thanks for joining, Dr. Barry, hey Doctor, what's up Dr. Barry, Pro Gaming Lizard, good to see you again, Kyle, what's up man, I remember your name, oh you just beat the game, how much more of the game do I have, give me an estimate, curious, the whole series I've been posting on the FTM Overflow channel, and we're at 10 parts, and each part's about 2 hours, so pretty long. Yeah, Vice Deaths, that's right. What's up, Bot? Mcun, what's up, man? I mean, some of your names are quite difficult to pronounce, so I'll probably call you just a short variation of your name. Not spoiling, okay. Yeah, I don't think that I ever did Vice or Arson because I never had that part of the DLC, I guess. Yep, she used to be a paramedic. She did it for about a year here in South Carolina. Lucario, what's up, man? Switching to OBS. OBS is awesome. It's completely free. They do updates all the time. XSplit, I believe you have to have a license for it, right? I think XSplit's a little more user-friendly, but I feel like you can do more with the OBS once you kind of learn it. There are plenty, if you ever need to look up a tutorial, though, there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube for it. Okay, so Vice and Arson are in the base game, but they had DLC missions. All right, gotcha. All right, let's get this started. Thank you guys for joining. We're just gonna chill back, relax, probably stream about 1.5 to 2 hours of some LA Noire, do a couple cases, and just chat with you guys. Do you record in OBS? Yeah, I guess you can because you can open up multiple instances of OBS. So yeah, OBS Inception. You had to do every single case that was ever released. How many cases total? 7! Coming in with the 340 bits. Appreciate it.
Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Okay. So I believe this is it sounds like a homicide, but they use morphine to kill them, which of course you guys know, if you're in America at least, the opioid crisis. I should start introducing people overdose on it. You just stop breathing basically, so I guess you could use it to murder someone theoretically.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
All right. Let's get in the car and we'll head over to the scene.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
No. Nightbot on your streams don't work. Make sure Nightbot's in your chat. I believe there's a little button on the Nightbot website, and make sure it's a moderator. That's about all I had to do to get it to work when I initially set it up. K-Dogs, hey, good to see you. Got the notification, good. I posted on the YouTube community tab as well. Played this game 4 or 5 times. Yeah, it's fun. 26 cases, not bad. It's a lengthy game. We got to be about 20 hours or so in. Do I know any I was screw up this pronunciation. Latvians? No, I don't. We're gonna take this call out real quick.
Car 11K,
We need to do
go ahead
some
with
more of
the
these
further.
call outs to complete them.
11K, see the woman. A 288 just occurred on the Angelino Heights trolley.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my...
Oh gosh.
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Pervert taking photos. Oh man, he's a creeper.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it's by the same developers of GTA. Rockstar made it. It's open world.
Go on,
You're
Phelps,
just
get after
a
that creeper.
you're a detective and you take crimes, take call outs, take cases. That camera is so inconspicuous though.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Try our pit maneuver here. Oh. Oh. This guy has some like crazy car physics. He's sliding all over the road and stuff.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
There goes the mailbox. Yeah. I guess we're just automatically granted pit authority. What the?
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
That lady just pushed down. Oh no. Oh no. Not looking good. I know the physics always mess me up because I'm like trying to follow where he's going, then he'll slide over there. Suspect cars in Noire on a rail system. I gotcha. You got LA Noire for Xbox? Were you telling me you're gonna buy the game last time, K-Dogs? We're gonna try this one again.
Central unit, citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central unit?
Yeah, we'll get him next time. That's
We can
right.
take it if you want, or not. We're not the only cops in this town, you know.
Oh, we're taking it. Come on.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
It's fun.
There! That's him! Right there!
The questioning can be pretty challenging. I have a hard time reading the suspects, telling if they're lying or not. Yeah, a cop driving a convertible. Yeah, that.
Go on, Phelps. Get after that creeper.
Because if you get in a crash in a convertible, it's not good for you. It's gonna hurt. Maybe I need to keep a little distance on them. I don't know.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Here goes the mailbox.
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Alright, there's one hit. This is where I lost him last time. What? What did I hit? I see you dragging your bumper. Look at the dump truck.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
All right, still chasing them. Oh, we just got slammed by the trolley. Yeah, it's over, buddy.
Give it up, LAPD! You're under arrest for public indecency.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, doctor, occasionally I'll ask for help if I feel like I can't tell for sure. You hit air. Yeah, I don't know what I hit there. Chase missions are hard. The ones where you have to tail someone, those are pretty difficult too. Every time their car crashes, it catches on fire. Pretty much every time. Yep, they do. I'm pretty sure you're right. They take the same route, so wherever they went that first time, because I remember we were trailing that lady last time, and she continued to take that same route. Yeah, tomorrow I gotta see about streaming. I know I'm supposed to go to something during the normal stream time. We might have to adjust it to something a little earlier, but tomorrow would either be LSPDFR live stream or Need for Speed. Probably LSPDFR though, since we did Need for Speed on Sunday, is what I'm thinking. That's a good question about the gas tanks. I don't know. Every time a car crashes or gets pitted, it just like inexplicably combusts into flames. Maybe the safety regulations weren't as strict as they are now. Should we even get homework's important? But I appreciate that, pro gaming. Oh, you've been practicing offline, Doctor. You're doing really good last Sunday. You're killing it, man. I know the other day you said you hadn't played in a while, or you had to reinstall the game, but you're doing pretty good. Oh, Mayor, what's going on? All right, we're gonna check out this street crime, and then we'll probably go to the case.
Go straight at the next intersection.
Yeah, I only play when I stream it as well, so I'm probably pretty baseline with my skill on Need for Speed, because I'm just doing like 2 hours a week, maybe improving a little bit. But I feel like some of the people we play, kind of the more regulars, they must still play that game religiously, which shows it still has a pretty strong following even after all these years. Not a strong following, but a devout following of a few people. Oh, the pullover mod? No, we don't. I don't want other cops pulling me over. See, we're a cop though, so we're all good. Even though on the pull me over mod, they will pull you over if you're even a cop. Always have to disable that. Like say I did a Los Santos Goes to Work, then I went back to an LSPDFR. I always gotta make sure to take that out of the game. But I need to change something, because I think I edited. There's this mod where it added basically put more cops just patrolling around GTA 5, and you have to have that mod for the pull me over mod to work, because if they're not cops just driving around, no one's gonna pull you over. So it edits like the population meta or something, but I think that in effect has added the side effect of random plane crashes and stuff, because anytime I'm in certain areas of the game, there's going to be a plane that will inevitably crash because like the pilot despawned, or I don't know, he jumped out, because when we get to the scene, the pilot is never there, he's always gone. So I might switch that back to the normal one and see if that fixes it. It also puts like the redneck character on the dirt bikes, it puts them on the motorcycle police bikes. So I don't like that either. The random plane crashes, because I saw Parks talking about it in a comment on my last one. He was like, you're the only one that has that happen. Does anyone else have random plane crashes in their game? Sky, what's up, man? Driving like a Russian. Oh my gosh. Those Russian dashcam videos. Toddy, hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. But if you never save the game, oh yeah, you're right. I don't ever save the game. I've never actually even completed the story mission of GTA 5. I've never played it through. I got maybe like 25% through when it originally came out, like on the 360. You drive like grandma. Hey, it's not a bad thing to be a safe driver. Yeah, maybe I should try to save the game. I don't know, because every time I start the game, I always get the call from Simeon about working for the dealership, which I think is one of the first missions as Franklin. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe I could try that. It's worth a shot. I mean, it shouldn't mess anything up if I do save. Oh, are you getting hit by the nor'easter? I think it's hitting like New York area now. Perfectly safe driver. I'll try. Would you rather be a 911 dispatcher or operator? What's the difference? Man, where is this call out?
Straight over.
It is way back here. Man, we are way over there. We'll have our partner drive back over here.
Go straight at the next intersection.
What whoosh sound? I said the worst type of drivers on the road have to be both people who've had way too much.
Take a right.
Yeah, I would agree. Also, people just not paying attention. Like, who are texting and driving, stuff like that. That's super dangerous. That whoosh noise, I got you. Alright, let's see what this is.
Car 11K responding. Go ahead with the further.
Daylight robbery.
Stop! LAPD! Like hell!
Robbing a pest control place? Really?
Put your hands in the air!
Still have his gun, or did he drop his gun? His hands look empty to me.
Give it up! LAPD!
creep!
Alright, he dropped it.
Don't make me chase you!
Just want to make sure he wasn't going to spin around and shoot me.
Stop or I will shoot!
Lock them up and throw away the key.
You're going nowhere, pal.
Oh, gosh. Oh! That man just knocked him out with one punch. He dropped the gun as soon as he saw the police show up. That was smart for him, otherwise he's going to get shot.
Car 11K to KGPL. 211 from intersection of 3rd and Union is code 4.
All units be advised, the 211 at Westlake Pest Control intersection of 3rd and Union is a code 4.
All right, code 4, awesome. Okay, we're going to have a partner drive over there.
You can drive.
Yeah, Dr. Barry, it looks like Nightbot's blacklisted. You said something that's blacklisted. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can see what it is. Yeah. It was a profanity.
Apartment 6.
It's not really a terrible word, but any profanity words are blocked out. Toddy coming in with the $1. Thank you, Toddy. Appreciate that. Toddy says, hey, love the vids. Working on a map for GTA 5 LSPDFR. Hope you could check it out sometime. When it's done, I'll donate with the link. Oh, yeah. What type of map? Like, is it like a, with the map editor mod?
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you,
One of the old
fellas.
partners.
You two want a hug?
Or another
Can
old
we get on
partner.
with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
We're going to investigate this. What do you do for a job? YouTube's my job. Believe it or not.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Are those pills on the
Take a closer
ground?
look at her head and neck.
Nate coming in with the 100 bits. Thank you, Nate. Bite marks?
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
King Killer, we're about 30 minutes into the stream. You're not too late.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Yeah, pro gaming, I mainly watch Twitch on my PC. Only a couple of times I've actually used it on mobile.
Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Man, someone murdered her potentially by making her overdose? It's brutal. Okay. Oh, no worries, Toddy. I appreciate the $1. Computer says, a few months back, one of my coworkers outside getting carts. It was about 8 p.m. and a customer approached him asking when the store closed, was roaming around in his car for an hour. So he went to the store and told one of the GSL and called the police and came on questioning the customer. They searched his car and a ski mask and a fake gun. What? Dude, it does sound like he prevented a robbery. Rose, thank you for the 100 bits.
Find anything interesting?
I doubt it.
Alright. Nice place. Is she a model or something?
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Haskell and Shaw. What's this millinery supply? Here are the pills. Sounds like somebody just pointed the pills to make it look like she killed herself. Or she took sleeping pills and just dozed off in the bathtub.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Ooh.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Okay, what's Benzedrine? What the heck is Benzedrine? And why'd she have it hidden?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Trademark for amphetamine. Okay. That's like a stimulant, right? And the sleeping pills make you drowsy, and the other drug. That's like the ADD drug, right?
It's a place to start.
Working Tuesday 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Never followed the game. You're just you're put into the shoes of a detective in 1947, taking cases, solving crimes.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Nothing on this one. All right. Benzedrine, drug contained in a racemic mixture of amphetamine, which is equal parts mixture of with something dextroamphetamine, marketed in 1933 as a decongestant in the United States by Smith, Kline, and French in the form of Benzedrine inhalers, introduced 3 years later. Variety of medical conditions, including narcolepsy, obesity, low blood pressure, low libido, and chronic pain, among others. Interesting. Synthetic, addictive, mood-altering drug used illegally as a stimulant. What's up, Quad Shot? Yeah, it's really a fun game. Hopefully the remastered version will go on sale at some point. Who the heck is this?
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia.
Welcome, Sebastian. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Arrow, what's up? Interesting game. Love that great YouTubers host for other great YouTubers. Yeah. Try to share the love. Okay. So she's the housekeeper. Let's see her state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What do you guys think? Bad cop? All right, we'll bad cop it.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself.
Got that wrong.
She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Yeah, I mean, her eyes, it's definitely a lot of the language is in their eyes. I guess the hard part is determining if you have evidence or not, but I didn't see any evidence of any hardship or something. No worries, Arrow. Thank you just for stopping by. You think the game... I think it's 1947. I mean, I guess we could have done the possible suicide as evidence. All right, let's go to personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many
What's up,
friends
Eric?
visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Oh, that is a lie. Now do we have evidence? We'll do the men's smoking jacket. We'll do accuse.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
We got the men's smoking jacket.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. But that's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Why would you lie about that?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Her like the level, the pitch in her voice went really high. We'll just do bad cop.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out.
See you later, Toddy.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
She's lying about everything.
Helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Lying about everything. Like, you have no reason to lie. It's not like you did anything wrong. You're just a housekeeper. I've been good, Eric. Just playing through the game today. Okay, I think we're done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Hopefully she
You think
doesn't steal
Carruthers has
anything.
called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Okay, we need to see if we can find the Surratt's. Anything on the ground. Check the trash. Right at the top of the trash. At least hide it.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
A good looking corpse. What kind of achievement is that? All right. We are going to get back in the car. Yeah, use needle. Yeah, I know, right? So we have two different places we can check out. We can go to the doctor who's prescribing this poor lady all the drugs. Or also we can go to the drugstore. Let's go to the drugstore first. Actually, I'll leave it to you guys. If you think we should go to the doctor, put 1 in the chat. If you think we should go to the drugstore, put 2 in the chat. And we'll see kind of what the consensus is. Yeah, I think I do have this sharpshooter suit. Alright, looks like it's overwhelmingly 1. So we're gonna go to the doctor, talk to him. What's up, Taco Cat? Yeah, these are the suits I have at the moment. So go to outfits. Yep, see, I've got Sharpshooter, Broderick, Sunset Strip, Golden Boy, Patrol, Sword of Justice, and the Outsider. I'm going to go with the Broderick. I'm not sure what I was wearing before. Probably the Sharpshooter. Alright, we'll have the partner drive so we can get there a little quicker.
You're behind the wheel.
Looking fancy.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility.
Okay, so recently they changed it per
Why do you
gaming.
always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's
there's
been
like
on
a list
homicide
of
for
requirements
years.
you have to do, and once you hit all those goals within 30 days,
not some old
you can get
bulldog who can't
verified.
get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Thank you, Taco. But so yeah, you start as just a normal Twitch account. You can do a couple of goals to get to affiliate. Affiliate gives you the ability to accept bits, like people can share bits, and then you continue to stream and get some more requirements. And once you get those, you can unlock partnership on Twitch. Now, before that, it was kind of like a case-by-case basis. You just fill in an application, which is what I did. And since I had a bigger YouTube channel, they just pretty much accepted it. All right, where's the doctor? That's the deli. Is it in here somewhere? Sure it's not across the street. Okay. Fine, what's up, E-Day? What's up, man? Playing some LA Noire on Xbox One. This is the remastered. Okay, so what's this dude's name? He is Dr. Stoneman. Okay. He's gonna be... I don't see Stoneman on here. Let's check over here.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Yep, last one on the list. Take the elevator. It's going pretty good, no complaints. It's a little chilly today.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Been pretty good day. Building promo totally fireproof. Is that foreshadowing of what's gonna happen here? All right, 505. What's over here? It's 502. Yeah, I've seen Rose. I think Rose is in the stream.
Yes, sir. Your name?
Yep, I got an appointment.
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Most famous
Your investigation
person.
is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Most famous person I've ever met, Mickey Mouse.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
HIPAA violation.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Hey, what's up, Ghost42? Good to see you again. Have I been? I've never been to Los Angeles, and I totally missed his response. Says a patient for a couple months. Yeah, we'll do bad cop.
You didn't like her, did you?
And that's wrong.
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
But she also had the sleeping pills. So, man, okay, what should we do here? Obviously, he's lying. Well, we got the first one wrong, Barry. We said bad cop and it was wrong. Like it's obvious he's lying. I mean, like I could see accused and then talking about the having the sleeping pills too. All right, we'll do accused. I don't know. Okay, we'll do bad cop.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, doctor.
as I warned her. But she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Everyone always lying. Do I ever do giveaways with Nightbot? No, not normally. I gave away some t-shirts one stream, some first 30 minutes t-shirts. And we used some different thing to pick a random viewer. All right, let's head back downstairs. Real Clay, thank you, man. Favorite Girl Scout cookie? I like the Thin Mint ones.
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
Trivia domains about it. I guess that was like about a year ago, wasn't it? Phil to have over 700 days feels pretty good. I felt it was a pretty cool accomplishment. Yeah, I think I only gave away 3 or 4 of them.
I need to go over the case notes.
What's up, Mutt Weapon?
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the
that reminds me,
physician-patient
I need to get
privilege card
some
when they
Girl
got
Scout
something to hide?
cookies.
There are
this
certain
year.
things people have a right to keep
Last
private.
year I ended up
Until
getting
it
them
gets
on
in the way of
eBay because
police
we waited
work.
too long.
And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest
What's up,
secrets in
Christian?
a heartbeat.
How long do you think? We'll keep doing it as long as people keep creating mods for it. I'm looking forward to 0.4 coming out. I just don't know when that's actually gonna happen, but that should be fun. Day 1000, yeah. I think Steve the Gamer is ahead of me. He'll do like several patrols in a day. I think he's like over 750 patrols. I think that's the only person that's actually beating
Well,
me.
hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD,
Day
ma'am.
10,000.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Let her go.
She was found dead this morning.
So she worked here? No website. Just the main things I've got Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. That's really it.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Is this the truth? I think this is truthful. She is staring right at me. Good cop.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
How did I originally
Heather,
hear or learn about
these gentlemen
LSPDFR?
are from the LAPD.
I used to play
I'm
LCPDFR
Detective
for
Phelps.
GTA
This is
4,
Detective
so
Earl.
I was aware
I
of
understand
the
that you worked with Julia
police mod.
Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a
Ever
fast
do a
life.
bad cop?
no.
No. I just don't like
Mrs. Stanley would call
how
her
that
that, but I
shows
wouldn't.
cops.
She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
She looks very uncomfortable.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
So this is a fashion model and friend of Julia. Only 40. That's more than I normally have. Normally we do about 20 to 30 viewers.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Is that the truth? Okay, we'll do good cop.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He
Your
and Julia
beau.
have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Is this the truth? Trying to look at her body language. Truth. Good cop.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Finally, someone who's telling
Now,
the
wait a
truth.
moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
See you later, Christian. Arena looks like the same model as the one found, just a different color. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Maybe that's why Phelps was so interested in looking at it. I cracked open a soda.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that, man.
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Crack open a cold one. There you go. All right, let's get the autopsy report. What's up, Icy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
You know the way.
You can drive.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Yeah, you just have to. Yeah, you're right. All you do need is a badge number, and you can get access. You have to use a little police box, though. I guess if an officer saw you using it and didn't recognize you, he might stop and talk to you, but yeah, you're right. That's pretty lax security. Alright, go to the morgue. Is he in the coroner's office? Nope.
You lousy piece of shit!
Whoa. Take it easy.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
What's going on, Artie?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're
What's going
saying
on
Laughing
here?
Boy here could be one of our
The
killers?
murder's dead.
That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Steve's on 778, so he's almost 100 ahead of me. Her brain? Is that her brain? Wait, what am I looking for here? Alright, Artie, see you later, man. Wait, I'm supposed to look at the other body. That is gruesome.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Interesting.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
The other dude had his head bashed in, apparently. Is Henry the fiance of the other girl? It's my favorite song. Wait. Oh. The station is right there. Didn't even realize. We're just gonna leave this car parked. Didn't even know that. I never knew they were right next to each other. Alright, he's in an interview room, I assume. Somebody's in here.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Okay, so he's the fiance of Heather and also a friend of Julia. All right.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Yeah, he is moving around a little bit. So we'll do bad cop.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Oh, that is definitely a lie. So, do we have evidence that suggests he would know about her private life? What about the jacket? I think that's Mr. Henderson's. Okay, we could try that.
Henry,
Accused.
I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Oh, yeah, he is smoking. That's a good point.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
What'd you miss? We're investigating homicide by a forced drug overdose with morphine, and we're interviewing a person of interest.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Well, that's definitely a lie of some type. How would he know about Jimmy LeBlanc? Just bad cop.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Lying.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
You're some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl.
I'm not sure what time
Can you
tomorrow.
pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out. And
I'll
go through his
update
records.
on Twitter when I know.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Yeah, there'll be an LSPDFR tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, about 45 minutes.
He's in that car at the lights.
So we're going to tail him.
He was squirming like a worm in there.
I try to
Don't you
read
love
the
it
chat
when
when
they
I
pull the war hero
can. Sometimes
excuse?
it can be a little difficult.
Actually, maybe you
And
don't.
obviously, I can't read everybody's message, but I do. Oh my gosh, I'm following the wrong car. I thought that was the car. Tomorrow, it's probably going to be LSPDFR. It's got a siren, but no lights.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed
Hey,
the girl.
Jalen.
Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
Okay, car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse?
I think it's
Actually,
later.
maybe you don't.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Damn it, we got ping. He's off, quick. You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Of course, getting the red light. Oh. What's going on, Jack? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. Just got to keep our distance.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
I mean, it's possible he knows the other murderer. Can you pull over cars? You cannot. There's no traffic stops.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
What does the siren sound like? I would do it now, but that's going to give away our position. If we start, it's going to alert him that police are following him. When was the game made? I forget the year of release. Peter, Peter Parr's got that traffic stop. Market Corner, they sure do. They really do. Like, how many other games have traffic stops?
He needs money and fast.
There's Enforcer. I think that had traffic stops.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
We get the fun. Oh, we get the fun job of tailing them. I hate tailing people.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
Too much slack.
2011, yeah. This version of the game, the remaster version, came out last year. Like, late last year. This game had a huge budget.
He needs money and fast.
Alright, doctor's saying I
Get in
should
there and
stay
find out
on
what he
my
pawned.
side of the street.
I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the
Yeah,
money.
that makes sense, doesn't
Move in.
it?
Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Will he be able to spot me all the way over here? $50 million, yeah, that's a lot of money. Rick Harrison. I don't even know who that is. Where's he going? Did a double take.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Oh, pawn shop owner. That's right. What decade? This is the 20th century. The decade would be 1940s. Game takes place in 47.
One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Trying to leave town.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Mexico City.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
What'd he pawn?
My God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
Fabergé
The guy who owned the
cigarette
joint
case.
thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
They made $500 million. Dang. Welcome back, Nate. Dearest Beverly, with love and affection, always. Where are we going now? We need to call somebody. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And we'll continue going. All right. So if he said it was $10,000, $10,000 in 47, wouldn't that be worth over 100 grand in today's money for a cigarette case? My gosh, that's crazy. All right, let's make a phone call. We do ACDC RP videos. First thing I gotta do is training, and then probably play a few times, and then probably do some streaming, and then eventually probably will make videos.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks, man.
All right. So we got the last patrolman who arrested one of the dead murderers. And sounds like there's more information at the station. All right, see you later, Wet. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go talk to the patrolman.
You're behind the wheel.
He said 10 large, so I
A one-way
assume
ticket to Mexico.
10,000
Old
is
Henry's
what he was
looking as
thinking,
guilty
the
as a
pawn shop
dog
owner.
next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Blanche, don't tell me that you...
Oh, the pawn price was 600. Did he tell us that?
Come on, let's give him a
Are you
hand.
saying that's how?
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective
Oh,
Phelps.
he pawned it. I got you.
Wallace, go left.
He didn't sell
I'm
it,
going
he
right
pawned
up to
it.
this little prick in the alley.
I'm gonna go this way. So pawning is like basically getting a loan, and the item is your collateral. Meaning, if you don't pay back the loan, they keep the item. They can sell it, and typically you're not going to get how much the item's actually worth. Now, I believe there is some interest involved too.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air. I got you now, motherfucker.
Let's move.
Oh, where am I getting shot from? Pop up.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. You're pretty brave for a dead man.
You're clear. Go.
Throw out the guns.
Right in the forehead, yeah. Headshot. Somebody's right.
Clear me some space here.
Oh, that's a partner. Partner about got shot.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
Come out with your hands up. Hey, what's up, Prophet? Got him. 12 extra mags.
Thanks.
I don't know where he keeps his extra
warrant, armed robbery.
magazines.
Knocked over a
Live in the
drugstore
drink.
back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him.
Always.
Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
You like the singing?
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of
Practice.
Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure.
I'm gonna try out for American
Jimmy
Idol
had a
one
burglary
day.
beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Oh,
Big
he's got a
guy.
known associate.
I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Hey.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Love the videos. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a fun game. We're about 20 or so hours into it. Alright, we're gonna head back to the police station. They said they had some more information about the case.
Can you
See
drive
what
to this
they
one?
got. The campaign, it's fairly
You're
long.
suggesting LeBlanc is still working with
Good-
Willie?
Good length.
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Modern day version of the game, that would be pretty cool. Use current technology to figure out crimes.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where Arnett comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Previous partners.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Everything was
Thanks.
paper back then.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Wireless radio, $40 cash. So this is our complete list of stolen property. There it is, right there.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Oh, yeah, black sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
That was the ring she was wearing. What else? Silver pillbox?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Her bennies. What else we got? Pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Man. So we definitely want to catch him. Am I good at roleplay? I'm okay. Okay, let's go to here to the residence. Listed address of burglary victim Beverly Evestorm. So she had the she had a couple items that Arnett had on him. We'll talk to her, see if she knows anything. Take this car.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yep. I mean, the fact
you
that
and
he was
Rusty
lying
have been
about
having
his
discussions.
military
Anything you'd like
service
to tell
too
me, partner?
kind of plays into his true
Phelps, don't
character.
be so touchy.
Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes.
I don't know
You're
if this one has
Booneroo
a siren or
caseman,
not.
Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
What's the Xbox gamer tag? I never play on Xbox Live, so it's not even worth adding me. The only game I own on my Xbox One is this game, and I think I downloaded it digitally.
House.
Then also, I bought Master Chief Collection whenever that came out.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
It's like a YouTube channel. It's mainly for stream archives.
I
It's
am
a
Mrs.
rich lady.
Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks. Straight up.
43.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Oh my gosh. 25,000? Prophet, you telling me telling me you don't lounge around in the house in that type of clothing? All right, we'll accuse we'll accuse and we'll use this as evidence because it says 10,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Maybe she's doing an insurance claim or something.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim.
Yep, there you go.
Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Did that boyfriend happen to be Arnett?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Said at least a year ago. $12-month period. I guess that could be accurate.
Were you in the house when
Good
the
cop.
burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by
She looks
a
older than
Dr.
61.
Stoneman and his lovely wife.
Maybe a little.
I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's
You don't
about it for
ask a
now, Mrs.
woman her
Eavestrom.
age.
The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
That's her mother.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen,
Yep.
darling.
Well, what did you find?
Arnett's
A
the
sapphire
boyfriend.
ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Yeah, he's just drinking the scotch. Oh, she's in the car.
ATI Radio
Taking you on a ride.
the songs you want to hear.
Buckle up.
The most heard on the air and the songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's
I don't
there's
ever
a very
remember
good
this
explanation
either.
for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Take the next right.
Yeah, the siren. I really wish they did have police lights in the game. That'd be cool. Yep, everything's building. One Pasenki, man. What? Was there an economic boom after the end of World War II? Oh. Run me off the road. Who's sending? Like, I know, wartime, it increasing jobs because they need people working, and then a lot of people were sent off to war. Like, think about all the military vehicles and equipment they had to make. Extra production for food and stuff. Baby boom. Yeah, that's true. The baby boomers.
Take the next left.
War loans, yeah. Well, in this game, you even see it some. There's, they sold them as war bonds, basically. Civilians could buy them. It's kind of like a loan to the government at a really low interest rate. So they could use, the government could use that leverage to even further, spend money to build things or whatever they needed to. Who's that in the back? She is person of interest in the crime, but her boyfriend apparently has stolen a lot of items related to the case, so we're gonna make a trip to go talk to him. World War II pulled the U.S. out of the Depression, 100%. Yeah, I could see that. Or am I married? Yes.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Oh, are you getting hit? You getting hit by the nor'easter? Prophet? How much snow are you supposed to get?
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
12 to 15 inches. Dang. What do you say, apartment 12? I'm not paying attention. I heard a lot of people still don't have power even from the last one. Apartment 30. Okay, thank you. 30. Sometimes I'm too busy reading the chat. I don't listen to what they tell me. Yeah, I hope not. Take the lift. There you go. Thank you, Nate. Walking around here trying to figure it out. Gross national product measure of all goods service produced in the U.S. jumped from about 200,000
Isn't this just
million.
nice and awkward?
200,000 million? What is 200,000 million? That's like 2 billion? To 300,000 million in 1950, more than 5. Oh, man.
Stop! LAPD!
Cole, this guy's our case.
Go on.
Put your hands in the air!
You just kill him?
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh, I hate this. Come on. What? Come on. No, what? Come on. I don't know what the balancing thing is. I always have a problem with it.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on.
Put your hands in the air!
There's a cat in the yard. I was wondering what she was barking at.
Give it up! LAPD!
The dog does not like cats.
Don't make me chase you!
Come on. Oh. Got the jump on me. Yeah, that was my dog.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time
So
to
he's
get some
alive.
answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Okay, we're gonna do a little investigation here.
Not sure this means much.
It's right here. Why do I always play this game? Because it's a fun game.
Circumstantial.
Flashlight.
Nope.
It's a BB. What will you do when you beat this game? Well, we still play the other games in our kind of circulation. SWAT 4.
Not much help.
LSPDFR, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Probably start streaming some of the new police games once they finally come out. Okay, so this is apartment door. Something changed between Xbox One and Xbox 360 edition. That's a good question. I'm not sure that I know.
No good to me.
Yeah, we'll probably do some more Autobahn too. Check his luggage. Okay, we can do that. We're gonna play Identity. I don't have plans to play Identity. Flashing lights, yeah. Police Simulator 18 when that comes out. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. SCPD, what's up, man? This is another stolen item.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Probably stolen.
A graduation present from my parents.
Yeah, right. Oh, you got accepted into it too? Maybe we can play some multiplayer then.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
New to the channel? Well, welcome. What game? I think we're going to do LSPDFR tomorrow since we did Need for Speed on Sunday. We'll play Police 1013 too if it ever releases.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
That's a lie. We know he's not in the fashion business. Didn't we say it was a front for something? Yeah, I've been playing with the SEF mod for a little bit now. Alright, let's remove an answer. Didn't help. Alright, accuse.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Also the ring too, because it was on the stolen list, right? Fabergé.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties.
What was that gulp? Probably drinking.
Find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money.
Julia's in on this?
No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
He is shifting there. We'll do bad cop.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
So that's bad cop or accused. Accused of what, though?
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
What's the evidence? Contraband list.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia.
The doctor.
She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile,
So many
we're fitting
people
you
involved
for
in
convict
this.
stripes.
Can you speak in Do language? Are you asking if I know another language? No. Paddy wagon. All right, we're gonna go to Stoneman's practice.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we
It's a
headed?
long case. Yeah, it did get a little over $1 million, didn't it?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Chris Michaels, what's up? All right, we'll go talk to the doctor, figure out what exactly his involvement was. No, I'm not part of DOJ. What is Do language? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
English only.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
We're gonna get a
So glad you
confession.
came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Got him.
Practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
As a broken man.
What have I done?
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Didn't see that coming. God.
All right, well, let's notify.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
Yep, jumper.
En route, detective.
Welcome, Colby.
You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective
This is the
Bukowski says
second.
to meet them there.
This is the second
On our way.
suspect.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
That's the guy who hit me with the board when we were chasing him. Your English is so bad? That's pretty good English.
For that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
SCPD, what is this baton to the knee
Throw
you're
it all
talking
away for a
about?
woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps.
What's up, Rad Red?
Stick with the
Good to see you.
percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place.
They
and
must be
doing what
here
they're
for this.
told.
Man, dang.
All these cops, it's gotta be.
Thank God I didn't park there.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Rule number one. I don't know where you learned that rule.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
He's
saw a
around here
Nixon banner.
somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Let's find him. A ghost cop car? You talking about the ghost decals on it?
Harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well.
That's like when the decals
Keep
are
your
really
eyes open
light
and
on the
your mouth
car.
shut. We don't want them
Like
both
say
us.
if it were a black car, it would have like some very faint decals on it.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
Oh, the harmonica. I do. Somebody's playing.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, got a gun. Toby. How's Toby doing, Philip? Where's he going? Boy, this is not going to end well. Cover me. And get dirty. Yeah. Mayberry needs a haircut and a bath at some point too.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
He's getting shot. How many bullets can he take?
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he?
Oh, I missed the achievement.
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Can blame Chatwag, yeah. It looked like every time you shot a ladder, did something cool. All right, so we finished that. Got 13 out of 16 questions correct. All the clues found. Well, we're going to end the stream today. That whole mission was like 2 hours. My goodness. We're going to thank our donators real quick. Seven, thank you for the bits. Toddy, thank you for your donation. Nate, thank you for the bits. And Rose, thank you for the bits as well. Tomorrow's stream, the time's going to be a little different. I'll post on Twitter when I know for sure. It's not going to be 4 p.m. because I think I have somewhere to go at 6. So I'll try to post in the morning tomorrow what time that stream will be. There's a new LSPDFR video up on the channel if you want to take a look at that. And I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next stream.